Now to campaign 2019, the polls will officially open in Connecticut in fewer than 24 hours. And there are lots of big races in this municipal election year.
We have team coverage across the state. We begin, though, in New Haven, where Mayor Toni Harp is trying to keep her job after challenger Justin Elicker pulled off a shocker in the primary. Channel
3's Matt McFarland caught up with both of them today. And Matt, I invited both Elicker and Harp on Face the State yesterday. Harp never responded, never showed up. How are both doing today?
Dennis and Denise, both of them feel pretty confident out calling undecided voters, knocking on doors. But each side knows that whether they win or lose tomorrow, it's all going to come down to making sure their voters get to the polls.
Ray mentioned that he had knocked on your door and that you all had a couple of additional questions about the election.
From inside his campaign headquarters, Justin Elicker spent the final day getting his message out and calling a few folks who still might be undecided.
We've been knocking on doors, talking with voters. I was knocking on doors in Newhallville yesterday. What's most important at this phase is getting our supporters to the polls.
Back in September, Elicker won the Democratic primary, shocking incumbent Mayor Toni Harp to get the party's nod with 58% of the vote. But Harp, the three-term mayor who never lost an election until the primary, is still on tomorrow's ballot, thanks to the endorsement of the Working Families Party.
I'm still a Democrat. Our city is the most vibrant, economically viable city in our entire state. That happened under my administration.
This morning, the mayor was helping cut the ribbon on a new downtown restaurant before switching into campaign mode to knock on doors. Harp says the Elm City has been moving forward under her watch.
We're making progress, and so I'm saying to people, look, you want to continue making progress, at least you know that I know what I'm doing. And so, gonna run.
Elicker says while the primary showed voters want change, he's reminding his supporters, even with those results, this race is far from over.
I've heard from a lot of people, I thought you already won because we had such a resounding victory in the primary. It's really important that people get out to vote in the general election, not only because this is a hotly contested election, but also because it's important for people to vote.
Now, I'll be covering this race tomorrow night, but it's a rematch that almost didn't happen. After Justin Elicker won the primary in September, Mayor Harp eventually suspended her campaign, only getting back into the race last month. We're going to have that part of the story coming up at 6. We're live with the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.